three names are Gabiro Gilbert. And also I have another name, Girishyaka is my family name. It's a name that I'm known for and I stand for. Where I was born in Gikondo, Chichuchiro, born and raised in Gikondo, Chichuchiro, where I also did my primary studies in a family of 7. And I also did my secondary studies at, in Chichuchiro, Eto. Yeah, actually, my young age life, I did them in Kondo. That's where I'm really known.
Tuba ubuzima bw'indoto uko bukeye ukumva byaba nk'uko nuko hari ikigurimo nk'uko nanjye hari ikindimo.
Actually, this Gabiro guitar name, it first came, before, back then, because I started my music career, my music journey. People know me from Tusker Project Fame. That's where I started my career, my musical journey. Then, back then, I only had that Gabiro name because I remember they asked which name you guys prefer that can be shown on TV, on the screens. I was like, if I said Gilbert, people there will be more Gilberts, and it's not even a name. So I went for Gabiro because I knew that Gabiro is unique, and it could also relate, to my fan base back in Rwanda because I was in Nairobi back then. So I really wanted to go as someone, from Rwanda representing. So back then, I was going for Gabiro. So when I came from Tusker Project Fame, when I started my musical career, when I started recording, so that I also wanted to add something on it, because me, I believe in always rebranding, because Gabiro was just a guy from Tusker Project Fame. I was also struggling to get into this music business, in this music industry. I also wanted to rebrand myself. That's why I added guitar, because even way before Tusker Project Fame, I was just an artist with my guitar. I was even thinking that I would only become just a guitarist or some. I wasn't even thinking of going behind the microphone or the camera and everything. So I was really thinking that I would stick to my production thing. So that's how I added also guitar. For me, I always go with the flow. Like this thing, this idea, the whole idea came from my late dad, because my dad passed in 2022. So he had this land somewhere here. We are in Rwamagana, Nzige. This is Rwamagana, and the district is Rwamagana, I guess. Yeah, sure. Sector Nzige. This is where we are right now. So he had this randomization for sometimes he had ideas, and I was this kid who could always spend time with him and getting some ideas. He always he was a kind of person who always outwork himself. Me, I remember telling my mom, if my dad could have lived a long time, he could have got way richer than, because he has always sacrificed for the next move. He has always been thinking about next move. So unfortunately, his time on earth was short. So, but I really wanted to, in the first place, I really wanted to keep up with what he was doing. And also at the same time, I also wanted to find another passion, because this music, I've been in the music industry for a long time. So I really wanted to also explore some other areas, the other aspects of life, like having businesses, growing my capital, working on my finances. So it also came an idea, and I was also learning the demand of the sector and what I can do with it, I was like, why not now? As a musician, you are already a brand, you are a product, but also to have your way around, you have to have also another product. You cannot, okay, as a musician, you make good money, not consistent money. But to make your money work for you, you have to have businesses around, and you have to also to venture into different different sectors. And also this agriculture sector, this is the thing also our government is emphasizing for the food security purpose. For me, I also have another mission. I want to start an initiative for my business to fight against malnutrition. Because once I got into this business, I've learned so many things. Like, there is the food security. There is also these people who are less privileged, like the children at a young age. So these products, the eggs and everything, these are the things that they really want in their real life. So, I mean, it is something good also to look beyond and give back to the community, because the community, the demand is so huge. They are, okay, you can make money of it, but giving back to the community and having something, like as an artist, someone who started way back, wanted to inspire, it is also something that I really want. Yeah, it really tapped in my head, and I was like, yo, I really want also to inspire. This is the way through. Because if you can listen to my music, I want to inspire the youth, the generation, because that was really my mission back then when I started. It came this way. I really want to help, but I don't have something to help. What if I get something to help with? I'm going to use that thing for... So that's why even I started pitching my projects, and like, because even n'abanyarwanda bavuga na leta yoroza abaturage kugira ngo abaturage bazoroza abantu. So it's more of a culture thing. I mean, for the fact that you can have something and you can also pass that information to other generation. So that's how I really want my vision to go. I still see some challenges, but I want to go far. And I believe I will not go alone, because if you want to go far, you won't go alone. But challenges in the first place were like even finding those capitals to be able to know. It was even something new. Even my time for starting up this poetry, like I could skip studio sessions like like months, and I wasn't really even paying attention for my music that much. I had to take a little break. And also I was also coming from some tragedies and some problems, personal. I was still mourning my dad, and I was also going through some other hardships. So it wasn't really, but as I told you, me, I'm called Girishyaka. I always fight. I know, yeah. And I mean, like, I always keep myself going. I never surrender. One of the things is it's a lucrative business, by the way. It's a lucrative business. It requires patience, and it grows. This is something avuga ngo kuva mu cyiciro cy'ubudehe ujya mu kindi. So one phase, it takes you from one cyiciro cy'ubudehe to another cyiciro cy'ubudehe. So it is something, and also the demand is high. The demand is very high, and the purpose is high. Profit room is high. So it requires, like, for you to, to first learn and go into it and, push. So for artists, it will be very recommended for artists to start up this thing, because artists, we like to do our own things privately. So you see, me, I come to this place, like, for me, it's like a therapy. I always come to this place. I even spend some time here. I chill. I meditate my music. I put on my speakers and everything. I would even, like, bring my producers. We come, we stay here like for a month. We cook a serious project, a serious album. So it gives you freedom. And also one thing, the cash flow is also good. And it requires sort of many stuff for the startup. because you need a Rwanda acquisition, some money for the startup, and then for the budget. But if you can manage, like to have like starting up, it grows. It's something that really, the growth is inevitable. In my whole life, I was doing music, but at the same time doing some other work. So for me, it's not a problem like any other artist to this transformation. Going for music at the same time, and also in the real life, I'm a real raster. I do my thing. I don't care whether you like it or not. As long as what I'm doing, I'm very authentic, whatever I'm doing. So I always feel free to start up anything, because like I'm Girishyaka. Like I'm like, if you can do it, I can also do it. But one thing I really my ultimate fear is to lose. I'm not a loser. I'm a startup again. I don't like to fail. Like I no longer surrender. I've been through hardships, but I always see myself go. Like I always see through it.
I don't wanna leave this place.
I mean, we are coming to times. People really need to learn from the information is everywhere. I mean, every kid in this, every young incoming wants to be an artist, wants to sing. But people doesn't. I mean, there is no podcast. There's no way you can get this information. There is no information passing from the elders, like people like Masamba, even us for the old some way old generation, not old. We really need to have this conversation. We need to have people that can pass those knowledge to the youngins. The youngins, what they are bringing is the passion, is the talent. It's inevitable. We are seeing it. We are seeing you. You are really doing great. But how far can you go with that? So we need some, like me. That's why I want to put myself in that position. I really want to be that person who wants to advocate. Sometimes I feel like myself advocating for something that I really want to do my part, not only just singing, but also inspiring. And I'm thinking that this is the thing that even our government or some other our institution wants us to see us doing.